So Ominous Nebula ZELDRIS is set to come out in 2 weeks time for JP, and if you have never watched his ultimate skill, for whatever reason, here it is. It's actually really good. Really good. And I'm only playing this just to make it in the intro. This is of course the one you play against in story, but it is the ultimate that they're going to be using. He literally says, Ominous Nebula, or whatever, right? It's set to release in 2 weeks time. We've been known, it was leaked by 7DS Leaks, but the other day, when the update dropped for Estarossa, we actually got new icons with the description that literally reads, and I'm picking from the Discord thing, icon underscore ZELDRIS ominous. So it's clearly ominous ZELDRIS' skills, and it shows true attack skills. These two. These were not in the game before. These were not in story either. Like the ZELDRIS that you find in story just has red ZELDRIS attacks. So these are completely new. And again, in 2 weeks time for JP, or by this point, today is Sunday you're watching this, you know, a week and a half, we're going to be getting this guy as a 600 banner. Likely a character similar to like green Sauriel, red Tarmiel, where he will eventually also go to SSR tickets. Marble is probably going to be stingy about it and take like 3 months like they're taking with Red Tarmiel, which feels like an absolute eternity. God, these 3 months have been long waiting for Red Tarmiel to be put in SSR tickets, right? But yeah, the way these skills look, people have been, you know, speculating that he will be a double AoE character. So these could still be debuff skills. Just because it's red in the file, it does not actually mean they're going to be attack skills. I've seen this happen before multiple times with characters that we get the attack skill beforehand, and it's red, and they end up actually getting a debuff card instead, and in-game it's purple. He could have debuff skills. I actually hope he does have debuff, at least one debuff skill. And my hope is that indeed he is a double AoE character. Now, if you've been watching the Estarossa videos, which I've been putting out like a bunch, because I love this character. This is probably my favorite festival release since Trader Meliodas, so like 7 months. Almost 8 months now. It's just, I love DPS, like it's just how I like playing video games in general. I don't like methodical, you know, tanks. I don't like strategy. What I like is to see Ooga Booga big number. Like that's just what I like, you know? And this is what this guy does. But one thing I quickly realized while playing multiple times with him is that, unfortunately, demons aren't in the greatest spot. If you take a look at the roster for demons, there's like 3 good ones, right? And for whatever reason, the team I have the best time running is Green Demon Hendrickson, yes, and Assault Meliodas with him. 2 characters you probably have not used in ages, right? Assault Meliodas has been a joke for a while now, because, I mean, he's been forgotten by the developers, right? And even still, because of the lack of characters, he somehow ends up being the character I have found to have the best time with Estarossa. Again, just the lack of characters. Now, this ZELDRIS will be probably a character to be combined with Estarossa. It should be like made to be together with Estarossa, similar to, you know, how Bon had Arthur, right? They are a combo character type thing. Like they are meant to be played together. And I am really hoping that this ZELDRIS coming out, it will be the same thing. Because again, this Estarossa really needs it. And the reason why Hendrickson is so goddamn good is because he has 2 AoE cards. This allows you to proc death so fast. You know what? I'm gonna play a PvP. If you have not watched my Hendrickson showcase, I will upload the Hendrickson showcase, like the full video, before this. So if you have not watched that, please do. Like, Hendrickson is unironically the best character to run with Estarossa. As ridiculous as that sounds. This is something that's coming the other day. Ignore that. Hendrickson is unironically like the best character to run with Zestarosa just because there's no one else, right? There's no one else that you can run with double AoEs, and double AoEs are so goddamn strong, as I am about to show you. Let's go with Sea Seafood. I could actually go second with this team as well, but it's obviously best to go first. Assault melee teams, if you put dodge food, you can't actually go second, because the enemy is probably going to triple attack you anyways, because they have no faith on assault melee being good. You can get 2 buffs for melee and stuff. But Hendrickson, because he has 2 AoEs, it doesn't matter. Hendrickson's going to do just fine against 3 red enemies. He allows the passive for Estarossa to actually stack properly. So we're going to triple attack with Hendrickson here. Just like this. It doesn't matter if he has Tarmia Link or not. Hendrickson can be disabled and I do not care. His whole shtick is this. 3 of the Grey debuffs, Darkness, in each character. And now, if I do another AoE, all of them are going to be 4 stacked and they're going to be suffering from the max stack and be 40% debuffed, right? Just like this. Ban, meet your end because I'm about to do this. And then I'll kill Q, I guess. Yeah, do like this. It's the simple fact that Hendrickson has a double AoE that allows this. It's just, you can pick and choose the following turn 2 characters to kill. It's just so good. And I really need this ZELDRIS to have this. Like, it's not that I want ZELDRIS to have this, I need him to have this. Because Hendrickson is cool and all. Sure. But other than the fact that he has 2 AoEs, he's not doing anything else. Like, his passive does not work with Estarossa. You know, Estarossa does not have a debuff card. Hendrickson's passive, of course, is to increase damage from debuff cards by 50%. Estarossa does not have a debuff card. So, if this, like this icon, especially this one especially, really looks like an AoE card. And by God, if it's not, I'll be very sad. Very, very sad. If he's a double AoE, it'd be my dream character. To run with Estarossa and stuff. People were really hoping it would be a counter character. Personally, I also was. But having actually used Estarossa now, I would prefer a double AoE character. Counter characters, we already have Chandler, and he's good. If this ends up being a counter card, again, just because the background is red, does not mean it's an attack card. It's a good indication that it is, but I've seen in the past where the file is red, and then in-game, it's purple, or something like that. I've never recalled it being red, and then in the game it being a stance or a buff card, but purple I have. So, crossing my fingers. Please make this ZELDRIS good. My strategy for my free-to-play account, people have been asking, are you going to summon for Estarossa? I probably will. I kind of want to wait to see what ZELDRIS does first, because if this ZELDRIS is bad, like genuinely, if ZELDRIS is bad, I'm telling you, Estarossa will not hold a place in this game, as I wish he did. He will, right? Right now, I would say he's a very, very powerful unit that has almost no characters to run with. Sounds very similar, doesn't it? That's literally Assault Meliodas all over again. You know what's even funnier? Assault ZELDRIS also only has 4 weapons. He just came out, so it makes sense. But hey, Assault Melee had just come out when he only had 4 as well. Wanna come back in a year and a half and see if Estarossa has another weapon? Please don't leave him with only 4 weapons as well. I don't know. Demons were neglected. So, hopefully for the next 3, 4, 5 months, they drop a ton more demons. Or the next year. Like, just drop like 7, 8 new good demons. And then we can play around, please.